What it do, Durag Nation? Marvel Rivals just dropped the new roadmap revealing all the new content coming this month, as well as the release date of the highly anticipated Season 5. Today, we'll also get a preview of the new season with an early access showcase of Daredevil. As usual, I'll quickly tell you everything you need to know. First, Hulk smash that like button so YouTube shares the news, and let's get it. This week, in addition to the reveal of Daredevil's gameplay, we got a behind-the-scenes look at the voice behind the devil, Aleks, who many know as the voice of Sung-Jin Woo from Solo Leveling.
Let the devil.
Aleks did an incredible job with Daredevil, and later today we'll get to see the Devil of Hell's Kitchen in full matches. Starting at 5 p.m. Eastern, some of the most popular streamers in the space, like Necros and Flats, will be streaming Season 4.5 early during a 2-hour sponsored segment. I'll be reacting to it live, and then starting at 7 p.m., other content creators partnered with Marvel Rivals will be given early access to the new content as well. So we'll be getting a lot of news on the game this weekend. Things will get even crazier next week though, with the arrival of Season 4.5. According to the roadmap, on October 10th, in addition to getting Daredevil as a playable hero, his first costume in the shop will be Daredevil 2099, which we got a preview of here. Marvel Rivals is really pushing these 2099 costumes lately. Hopefully Daredevil gets an MCU suit later on. Also hitting the shop is the first skin in a long time for Hulk players, and it's one of the best. Maestro is officially arriving in the store. Maestro is a ruthless version of the Hulk with the intelligence of Banner from an alternate future where most of Earth's heroes are wiped out by a nuclear war. 4.5 also launches with a new event called the Jade Scrolls of K'un-Lun that will reward players with even more amazing costumes. We're getting the first of the Immortal Beasts skins, starting with Storm. In the Rivals lore, the Immortal Beasts of the Heavenly Cities chose a hero to represent them in an upcoming martial arts tournament to determine who gets the chi of Iron Fist. Immortal Beast costumes for Iron Fist, Wolverine, and Angela should be arriving later as well. The other outfits for this free event appear to be a 2099 costume for Psylocke and another new suit for Spider-Man. This one is a Marvel Rivals original, but it looks like his anti-Ox suit from Insomniac Spider-Man PS4. The week after, we're getting a new pair of costumes for Thor and Squirrel Girl that are surprisingly racing themed. We see Thor even has a Formula One sleeve on his arm. I was not expecting this theme, but they look pretty cool. But the week after is when things get insane as we dive into the Halloween content. On October 24th, we're getting 4 of the new Halloween costumes they teased earlier this week. Arriving that day will be BladeKnight from the new Disney Plus series Marvel Zombies, which is the MCU version of Blade after he replaces Mark as the new Moon Knight during the zombie apocalypse. Plus we're getting the adorable Jeff O'Lantern costume and the Day of the Dead theme skins for Namor and Penny Parker. Rivals is also dropping a brand new game mode. Guangguang revealed they're waiting to announce what it is during the Thailand Game Show on October 17th. You know this mode is going to be insane based on the level of secrecy. They typically just announce what the new mode is right away, so this one might be special if they're saving it for a game showcase. Rivals has so much potential with the game modes they could add. Imagine how amazing a mode based on Deadlock, Ultimate Alliance, or Marvel Heroes would be. Hopefully the team adds something like that in the future to give fans a break from the normal PvP side of the game. Then on October 31st, we're getting the remainder of the Halloween costumes they teased. Spider-Man is getting his second new costume of the season, and this one is confirmed to be Man-Spider, a mutated version of Peter Parker that turned into a spider monster instead of a Spider-Man. I thought it was Where Spider-Man when I first saw it because he only has 2 arms, but it still looks very cool. The other costume is of course the Queen of the Dead Scarlet Witch, the main villain of the Marvel Zombie show, who first appeared in What If Season 1. Hopefully we get even more Marvel Zombie skins in the future. Marvel Rivals is keeping things fresh in November with another highly anticipated costume. Iron Man fans have been asking for a new Tony Stark outfit where he is out of armor, and the devs are coming through with the Big Shot suit for Tony. Stark appears in a sharp 3-piece blue suit, which seems to be inspired by the suit he wore in 2018's Iron Man #3. This looks like a must-buy if you're an Iron Man fan. But that's not all that's happening that week. This will be the start of the promotion for Season 5 of Marvel Rivals, which officially begins on November 14th. Rivals starts to reveal what's coming in the next season a week before it starts, just like they're doing now with Daredevil. The event launching next week will likely include teasers of Season 5, which we got a sneak preview of during the early access last month, where a letter sent to K'un-Lun from the Grandmaster seemed to tease the arrival of popular X-Men Gambit and Rogue. Hopefully Rogue is either a tank or a support character. Another double DPS season would be brutal. In addition to potentially those 2 new heroes, Season 5 will also be the debut of cross progression, allowing players to link their Marvel Rivals accounts across different platforms, as well as potentially a huge shakeup to competitive with the arrival of placement matches, which the devs have been hard at work on behind the scenes, but couldn't get ready in time for Season 4. Hopefully the new Season 5 heroes are just as fun, if not more so than Daredevil, who looks insane. The other changes coming to Rivals this season are crazy too. We got the full patch notes revealing all the buffs and nerfs coming to the game in the next update, and some of these are going to dramatically change the meta. Click the video on screen to learn more. And a huge shout out to everyone supporting me on Patreon. Join for free so you never miss an update.